Mr. Elon Musk, first of all, let me say thank you, bro.
We may not be the biggest crowd, but we're awesome.
To read the news, it feels like, Armageddon. I can't walk past the TV without seeing a Tesla on fire.
None of these assholes can get out of bed before 10 o'clock.
It's time to get very honest because often we put so much focus on all of the Tesla protests or the anti-Elon Musk people because it's interesting, it's funny, and they are so unhinged and crazy. But when we look at the truth, majority of America loves Elon Musk and they're sharing their appreciation and support for him on the internet. And I want to make sure that we have some focus to the large majority as well. So please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel as we check out some reasons as to why people love Elon Musk so much. You guys may have seen this video going around of Elon balancing what appears to be a fork and a spoon. And while it is pretty impressive, the thing that I found funniest about this video is how his wife is just so used to his antics that at some point she just kind of picked up her phone and was just like, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Like, she just doesn't even question it anymore. Now people are actually trying this at home. So if anything, Elon really inspires people to try things and learn as well. I'm sure by now you guys have seen all of the Tesla protests, but check this out. In Utah, it says Utah Patriots protecting Teslas from getting vandalized. So now people are showing up to Tesla places just to show their support. That's pretty fantastic because before we were seeing liberals holding up their Nazi signs at Tesla showrooms, but now we are seeing a bunch of American flags and Trump flags. And I think that that matches a lot better because this is an American car company.
Hey, check this out, y'all. Check this out. This one right here gonna be dead serious. I'm coming to y'all with some blunt, dead truth. You hear me saying? This right here gonna go out to Elon Musk. Mr. Elon Musk. First of all, let me say thank you, bro. Thank you for everything that you're doing. And I pray for you and your family to stay up under the cloak of God. I understand that there's a lot of people out there that don't know what's going on and don't understand what you're doing. But I, for one, would like to say thank you, sir. Continue doing what you're doing. You have my full support. I need you to continue because you are uncovering a whole lot of waste, fraud, and corruption. Second of all, I like to say, talk to Donald J. Trump, DJT, that's my dog. I like to tell you, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. God bless you and your family. God keep you in the strength, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. No matter what most people say about y'all, you got to understand everybody wasn't in line for common sense. So by we knowing everybody wasn't in line for common sense, you have to treat people the way they show you who they are. So you can't impress everybody. Like you said one time before, no matter what you do, you always going to be looked at as the villain. But Mr. Donald J. Trump,
that's true.
I want you to understand that you have a lot of black people. You have a lot of black people in the United States that love you to death, dog. And I'm for one.
That's so cool.
I got my Trump hats on my damn dresser. I'm gonna wear one tomorrow to let you know I fully support you.
I didn't realize at first that this was recorded in a bus. It's so cool that he's able to speak in public. I mean, I don't know if anybody else was on the bus, but he's in public sharing his support for Donald Trump. And what's so cool is that we live in an age where it's actually possible for Donald Trump or Elon Musk to see his message. I mean, when in history has it ever been possible for the president to see the person of a random person in a different state somewhere sharing their support to see that video and hear their message. And I think that it is important that we continue to share our support for this administration. He was talking about common sense in his video, and I have faith in the American people enough. I know our education isn't the best, but I have faith that we have enough common sense as a nation to understand what DOGE is doing is very good and it's very necessary, and we should be very thankful and supportive to them. So I know it sounds kind of weird for somebody to post a video like directing a message to Elon Musk, but he could definitely see it, and it's also beneficial for just the rest of the public to see it as well, to understand that, wow, a lot of Americans are showing their support, because it's like the ones who are protesting always try to have the loudest voices and they try to get the most media coverage. And so it's important that Americans begin to share their voices and share their support, because there's so many unhinged liberals yelling that it would be nice for more conservatives to continue to say, hey, we love what Trump is doing. And I do see some videos like that, and here's another example.
Mr. Musk, on behalf of the American people, we appreciate you. We want to say thank you for what you're doing. We can only apologize for those who are trying to find some sort of justification in their insanity, in blaming you for the things you're uncovering. It's baffling, sir, that a group of people would be angry at the person who's exposing the fraud rather than being mad at the fraud. But those of us that are sane, those of us that desire a better country for all the citizens of the United States, including the insane, we say thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. And sir, please don't quit on us, okay? Don't stop now. Finish the job, and when it's all said and done and the dust settles, believe me, you're going to be the hero. Okay?
I don't think that he's going to stop. I think that they are having a good time. These haters are not going to faze them, and a message like this is just even more encouraging. Something that he said reminded me of a very popular meme like on X that's been going around a lot on X, and it's like Jim from The Office, and he's pointing at the top sign and then he points at the answer, and the top one says, when you're searching for fraud and then somebody says stop, that's the person who's doing it. And so those are the people who are complaining the most. Those are the people who want you to believe that Elon is a really bad person because he's exposing what they're doing. It's just so funny. I also love the fact that he said that we're going to make America great for the insane people.
Hey girl, just a friendly reminder that if you're setting Teslas on fire, you're not a protester, you're not a member of the resistance, you're an asshole. Straight up. A year ago, liberals were in power. They were mandating that everybody in the country drive an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
A year later, they're burning the dealerships to the ground. And you wonder why nobody takes you seriously. Bunch of children. Yo, Elon Musk is a national hero right now. Dude just saved 2 astronauts who were stuck in space. Although I'm pretty sure after spending 5 minutes on Twitter, they want to go back. But that's another story. Bottom line is this. The United States government takes in more money in tax revenue than any other government in the history of the world. And we are somehow $36 trillion in debt. If you think Elon Musk is the problem for wanting to get spending under control, we should probably trap you in space next, because you're useless down here.
It's been a really eye-opening few months hearing how all of this money has been spent. I had an idea for a video, but I wanted to ask you guys first to see if it's something that you're interested in. Would you guys be interested in me going line by line of all of the DOGE findings? I don't even know if that's possible, but let me know if you're interested in that and I'll figure out a way to make it happen. Here we have another person exposing how ridiculous liberals look protesting Tesla.
Hey yo, the same party that burned crosses in people's yards to intimidate them is the same party burning Teslas in people's yards to intimidate them.
Wow, that guy really didn't use that many words to say so much. If you don't believe me yet that the American people love Elon Musk, then just watch this video of him walking into the NCAA wrestling championship. You know you're doing a phenomenal job where everywhere you go, people start chanting USA. Here is another video of Elon Musk supporters showing up to a Tesla showroom. This time they're doing it as a counter protest against those crazy unhinged liberals.
Hey, TikTok, all my MAGA maniacs out there, look at this line of dipshits. Look at this line of dipshits. They came here this morning thinking they were going to get in front of Tesla and take over, but none of these assholes can get out of bed before 10 o'clock. So here we are. We took over the side of the street in front of the great...
I imagine that they're melting at the sight of the American flag because they just hate this country and they hate Tesla so much. I heard one person in the faint background saying, nobody elected Elon Musk. And I remember reading one of your guys' comments that said, yes, and nobody elected all of the federal employees who are crying about losing their jobs right now. And so, I mean, they just try to make points where there's literally none to be made.
Tesla store in Westmont, Illinois. We may not be the biggest crowd, but we're awesome. We are
I would
awesome.
love to join. Would you guys go to a Tesla dealership to counter protest those crazy liberals? I personally would, just because I find it very interesting. And believe me, nobody would have to pay me a dime to go. It's just something that I actually care about. But it's crazy that people are getting paid. And liberals are just some of the most hateful people. They keep taking sentences out of Elon Musk's speech and then saying that he's freaking out, he's crying, he's so worried, and everything we're doing is working. I mean, they're literally just a bunch of bullies, but because MAGA and Elon doesn't let them affect us, they get really angry. That's the reason why they're angry all the time. Here's what Elon had to say about these protests.
Teslas will be available worldwide. So overall, it's good. If you read the news, it feels like, Armageddon. So it's like, I can't walk past the TV without seeing a Tesla on fire. And like, what's going on? Some people, it's like, listen, I understand if you don't want to buy our product, but you don't have to burn it down. That's a bit unreasonable, Like, like, this is psycho. Stop being psycho.
It is unreasonable to say the very least, because I cannot imagine how much work, how many hours, how much effort went into creating the Tesla company. I think about companies like Fisker who have tried to make cool electric vehicles and it just didn't really work out. And so to see such an incredible, beautiful electric car is really cool. People should just be happy about it and just learn from his success instead of hating on it. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.